Tak, chodzimy.
I am underground.
Oh.
The lab. It appears it was set up for the Afterlife project.
Jak
So
myślałem.
this is where everything went down? Gives me the creeps. But what about Wendell?
The place looks abandoned.
Be careful. Could be a trap.
Nielegalne eksperymenty na ludziach. I włam, ja pierdolę.
Any news?
Wendell is not here. I am looking for anything that could help us find him.
What about the lab?
This is where the bodies were taken. OCP was running their Afterlife project here.
Becker said it would be a long...
I think I know where Wendell went.
But there is a catch. Am I right?
To proceed, I must find the code to a locked door.
That is police work at its most basic. Your favorite.
The scientists did not like working with Wendell.
What was Wendell's role in the project anyway?
He was coordinator, he hired scumbags, and then overworked the team.
O,
In OCP, that position is called executive.
a, nie znaleziono. Jeszcze jeden komputer mi został tutaj. Nie znaleziono. A, to jeszcze jeden tu jest. O, mamy coś.
I found the door code. I am continuing pursuit.
We've escorted the mayor to safety, and now we're gonna join Reed and the rest. There won't be time for chit-chat after that.
RoboCop, I just connected you to the mercenaries' frequency. You'll be able to hear their messages from now on. That is, if you're close enough.
So Murphy, this day ain't over yet.
O. Okej. Idziemy. O, filmik. Girls? O co chodzi tutaj? A, oni budują ten Delta City już. Uj, duża mapa.
Hey man, check it out. It's Delta City's first celebrity. Roll out the red carpet.
Should he even be here? We better check if the boss man knows about it.
Co tu rzucasz? To jest typie.
Aren't we lucky? This place has everything. Money, buzz, drugs, and women. All at our fingertips. While Detroit is burning thanks to the gang wars.
How do you know the riots won't spread here?
Don't be stupid. Wendell would never allow
Są jego
that.
pracownicy? Ćpuny, kurwa.
You think you can sell me a vial of soap saying it's nuke? Just wait till I'm just cleaning this window off, sir.
Kurwa, za mośki, ja pierdolę. Co to się
You
dzieje?
startled me, cop. For a second, I forgot we're untouchable here.
A,
Hey, bartender, pour a double for our stiff officer so he can loosen up. And put it on Wendell's tab.
You've got some balls.
The asshole hasn't paid me for a month.
są ci wyzyskiwani pracownicy.
Officer, this is not a place for you. There is no order here. Whenever someone shows up and tries to tell us otherwise, we get rid of it like unwanted trash.
Okej, to takie zwyczaje tu są.
I'm telling you, I'm Wendell's right-hand man, so if he's the king of Della City, then I am the prince. And you know what that makes you?
An idiot if I keep listening to your nonsense.
Co ich kask?
He was way drunker than I was, so it's his fault for catching the dart with his face.
Co? Co? Został? Kurwa. Debile, no. Same debile!
Sorry, honey, but I don't do roleplay.
Ja pierdolę, jaka menelownia.
Is that a shit smear on that mattress?
Yep. Someone thought it would stop me from stealing it.
Ojoj.
So I was thinking, once Delta City's built, we'll have the first dibs on all those new cribs.
Tak, na pewno.
Yeah, the way things are going, this place won't be finished for another 80 years. You'll be lucky to get a grave plot out of all this.
How many times do I have to say it? No.
Jak ktoś nagrywał w studiu.
Some like to fight for the front row, but I'm more happy with the rear view.
Okej. Bardzo przydatna informacja.
I like to fuck around on the job as any other guy, but I asked that dude to bring me a screwdriver, and he came back with a cocktail.
What a tool.
Dowcipny pracownik. No, żarty pierwszego rzędu. Dobra, tutaj idziemy, dobra. O nie, to Wendell znowu.
Murphy. You didn't even give me enough time to miss you. How'd you like my new empire? The most free society there is, where everyone is equal, as long as they have the money.
A city full of thieves, drug dealers, and murderers. Is this what you hoped for?
The old man's dead. There's no one stopping me from ending you.
Miałeś to zrobić
There's
wcześniej.
also no one left to finance you. Becker shut down Afterlife.
Is that true?
I think we can get back to that at a later time. Now, where's my lighter? Oh, there it is. After the incident at the mall, I had a duplicate made. That's neither here nor there. Goodbye, RoboCop.
Smoking kills.
So, you finally took care of that, huh? We'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Gentlemen, I'll leave you to your work.
Target acquired.
O nie. A!
Get this over with. Finish that persistent bastard.
It won't take long. In the meantime, make the transfer. There won't be a second reminder.
Już? Uff.
Can you believe this metal fuck? He is still standing.
It was to keep him busy, sir. We're preparing a full-blown attack behind the gate.
O kurwa.
You should have taken my deal. You could have your old life back. That is all you, stubborn like a mule. Can you put him out of his misery, like now?
Affirmative. We're
Jakie
doubling
mizery?
reinforcements.
Engaging target.
Ja nie jestem mizery, kurwa.
RoboCop has entered the construction site. I repeat, RoboCop has entered the site. That wasn't part of the plan.
Minor drawback. Cobra assault cannon operatives are getting into position. There's no way past that force.
Cobra cannon. Now we're talking.
Yes, sir. The best money can buy.
Keep going, brave little man. Just a little further.
Kurwa, jaki wielki teren. Wiem, że tu muszę zejść na dół. O kurwa, jebaniec. Całkiem spoko wyszło. O nie.
RoboCop has reached the sniper's nest. I don't get it. It's like he's reading our every move. Has your broadcast been compromised?
No chance, sir. Our comms are secure.
What are you going to do about this situation?
Nie żyje, jachamy.
We're
Walcz.
sending our prime unit. Blitz troops should get rid of him once and for all.
I've heard that before. Make sure it turns out to be true.
Nothing will bring back your old life, except me. I'm now the only person who has access to afterlife technology. Do you really want to throw this chance away?
Zamknij mordę. O kurwa. Kurwa. Jeszcze? A, tędy. Okej, idę.
Bravo, Alex Murphy! You've done it again. I hope you're going to
Blitz troop has been wiped out. We need backup now.
What are you looking at me for? It's your problem. What do I pay you for?
At this point, either get your robots online or we are out. We're definitely not being paid to get slaughtered.
Dokładnie. Czekaj, weźmy swojego dużego kolegę. O kurwa. You miss.
Continue fire. Take it.
Kurde, zabiją mnie. Ja za mnie celuje, czy mi się wydaje? Za mnie celuje, ty. O, okej. Typy, kurwa. A, tu mogę skakować do działka. A i rozjebałem po prostu. Kurwa.
This is unreal. He's like the little engine that could.
Better pray you got money in the bank. It's your last chance to make the payment or we part ways.
Don't you worry your head about it. I've got this.
Dobrze, mogę się leczyć kurwa z tego. Dobrze, już zainwestowałem w to gówno. Kurwa, jebanie jest.
Streets.
Easy. A! Nie stać mnie, typie. Tu na ostatnie piętro musimy chyba dojechać, nie? A, już nie. Jademy!
Is that so? Everyone stand down.
What are you doing? Why did you stop? That is not what I pay you for!
Turns out you don't pay us at all.
What?
The money transfer didn't go through.
We will settle this.
Have your machines fight your battles for you. We don't work for free. No hard feelings, RoboCop, just business.
I have bigger fish to fry.
Bigger fish to fry.
You ungrateful fucks! You closed the door on the most ambitious project in this goddamn city!
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
O nie, jeszcze będzie więcej
I
robotów?
still have an army that will fight no matter what. So, RoboCop, prepare to meet your demise.
O kurwa.
Now there is trouble.
This isn't over!
Co teraz?
Stay away! Stay the hell away!
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
You will regret throwing this opportunity away! Useless fucking machines!
Biedaczek.
Can't you see? OCP is lying to you. I was the only one who was frank with you from the start.
Nie, tych robotów tu miał jebaniec.
You can't win this. Not while OCP still stands.
There is nowhere else to go, Wendell Antonowski.
That's not even my real name. OCP gave me that identity.
I kikut ma tam, ja pierdolę.
They knew evoking your past affects you. They wanted you emotional to better manipulate you. You keep sacrificing yourself, and that's admirable. But at some point you have to ask yourself, for what? For the city that wants to witness your downfall? Or for the company that keeps
Cały we krwi jest, ty. Ile byś się krwawił?
Join me. Together we can hold OCP accountable.
Another empty promise.
You hunt criminals down. Oh, let's make a stand against the biggest criminal of them all. It's time for you to stop obeying
Zabiję go
OCP
tego.
and start putting yourself first.
Locking you up is putting myself first.
Oh, that would be a mistake.
I am only human.
Then why don't you die like one?
Umiera w agonii. O nie. Wielki finał. Spadł z dachu.
Is it done? Is Wendell Antonowski
dead? What about the city?
Everyone pulled through. We've got it under control, I think. We just got here moments before you. People are exhausted and trying to catch a little sleep. But I'm sure they would prefer catching up with you.
I will keep that in mind.
And Murphy. Good job.
No ja myślę. Cel wykonany. Więcej leveli.
So it's true. He's dead?
Tak.
I am sorry that it did not happen in front of cameras.
That's all right. There's always another story. But tell me this. You killed the guy who started this all, exposed UEDs for what they are, and made sure they won't replace cops. You contained the riots and at least postponed the creation of Delta City.
What is your question?
After doing all that, why is no one celebrating?
That is not why we do this.
O kurczę, jaki
What a
patos
thankless
policyjny, kurwa.
Actually, maybe that's a story worth pursuing.
Would Channel 9 be interested?
Funny you should say that. I'm considering jumping ship. I realized that blindly chasing a story that would nail OCP made me hurt a lot of people who didn't deserve it. Mainly you. There's this local paper that does what I always said I wanted to do. They help people in the community and give them a voice. Oh, and it probably wasn't clear, but I tried to hide an I'm sorry somewhere in all this.
Noted.
I'm glad. See you out there, Robo.
Aha, okej. Tutaj coś jeszcze jest?
Seriously, man, I'm done for.
Oh, I get you. I've been there too.
No, you haven't. You've never been married.
I promised my missus that I wouldn't do any more overtime.
Ten się gapi w okno, czyli nic się nie zmieniło. Pójdziemy w tą stronę.
So, Antonowski finally got what he deserved.
Damn right. No escaping the grave.
I'm so tired I can't move a muscle.
Oh, that's a shame, because the guy from the Holy Cow joint came by earlier and left a tray of burgers in the staff room as a thank you for our work.
Shut your mouth!
Mamy doktorkę? Tak, mamy naszą doktorkę.
It is safe out.
Oh, thank you. But I felt pretty safe ever since you left me with your partner, Officer Lewis. Feisty little thing, isn't she?
She makes me feel safe too.
Usually I'm a little anxious about leaving my patients. Despite your circumstances, you've made a good life for yourself, Alex Murphy.
Thank you, Doctor.
You know, I've been selected to join the Committee on
Integracji
Integration of
organizmów
Cybernetic
cybernetycznych w
Organisms into
społeczeństwie.
Society. I think it's important for people. I'll pass my conclusions along, and I hope OCP will do right by you. At least this one time.
So hot. Was your neighborhood affected by the riots?
I don't know. Once they began, I was too afraid to leave this place. I locked myself in a storage locker.
I get it. I'd probably do the same. This precinct really makes you feel secure.
Dzięki mnie. Myślę, że ten ćpun siedzi w celi na 100%. No jasne, kurde. Nawet nie zamknięty.
Over the course of our relationship, I've grown enough to admit that that guy brought a lot of suffering to this city. It was overwhelming.
But that did not stop you.
Not to pat myself on the back, but I really...
And reward...
Yeah, you may be on the... but now, I need to catch up on my beauty sleep.
They probably mind the vomit stains.
Beggars can't be choosers.
A młody, Ulises.
You caught me sleeping at the desk.
We are all tired.
I talked to Reed and he said that someone from OCP already contacted him. Since everyone that meets the criteria, of course.
Well, let's stop you from sending in another...
What? No.
You can count on my recommendation.
You do that for me? It's been an honor.
Proszę cię bardzo.
Robo, Lewis was looking for you. She's in the locker room.
No, okej.
That you, partner?
Co tam?
You're back.
It is.
Did Wendell do one of his kill him speech?
He did.
What a cheeseball. A lot of things have changed since I wasn't around. For one, I've heard that there's another woman in your...
Another woman?
Dr. Blanche, I'm glad that there was someone you could lean on while I was away. It felt like every night at the hospital I was seeing your face on the news. People trying to dissect your every word. I wanted to say how proud I am that despite having all those people look at you under a microscope, so...
I had help.
Oh. That...
It served as a reminder.
A great police officer?
Among other things.
I just want you to know that if you ever need to talk...
I know, Lewis.
So, what's next?
Our morning shift is about to start.
No tak, pracocholik.
You've got to see this.
Wielki finał?
Moments ago, what was reported as an unidentified creature has entered the OCP headquarters and is creating havoc. Reports of numerous casualties are coming in. No one seems to know what caused the chaos. And most importantly, who is going to stop it.
I guess the shift's starting early. Ready, partner?
I was born ready.
Jaki teksty to typowy cringe lat 90. filmów akcji. Czy tu coś dalej jeszcze jest? Myślałem, że to już koniec.
What the hell? It's like a hurricane came through.
Stay alert.
Myślałem, że to wielka bitwa to był koniec. To jaka rzeźnia. Popioł. W głowie slata? O co chodzi? A. Mi się wydaje, że trzeba na górę jechać.
It was furious.
It destroyed everything in its path.
What did?
A monster.
Wiem, kto to jest.
I'm in the Channel 9 helicopter. I'm seeing a lot of movement on the executive floor.
Stary wrócił w robocie.
Exactly where that is.
We need to get up there.
No, get the injured out of the building. I will handle what is up there.
You sure?
Positive.
You heard him. Let's evacuate everyone.
Mogę już iść? Uda się napięte od kierownictwa. Idziemy. No tak ciasna ta winda trochę. Ile tu osób wchodzi? Dwie?
We're finding more and more wounded, and they're all giving me consistent descriptions. So unless everyone is getting it wrong, there's an old friend waiting for you upstairs. You can expect...
Trouble?
That's right.
Make sure there is no one left in the building.
Will do, partner. That thing just moved to the western corner of the executive floor. It's something. What a massacre!
Are you getting this?
All of it. That's the OCP board you're seeing.
Tak,
They're
kurde.
supposed to vote on the new CEO. I guess someone didn't like the candidate they chose.
Baker?
OCP is finished after this.
Ła, kurwa.
Be careful.
A tędy poszło, okej.
What do you want from me? RoboCop! My #1 guy. There seems to be a misunderstanding.
RoboCop, I wanted to leave you a message
O kurwa, tak myślałem.
It has been a long and laborious process, but it has given me the opportunity to observe you closely.
The old man. That you? I didn't know. I didn't mean to.
Only now do I truly understand what others see in you. I realize why they cheer you on.
Znaczy nie za bardzo rozumiem czemu.
It is because they can look past your mental exterior and see that somehow you haven't lost your humanity. That puts my mind at ease. You made me realize that I do not have to fear what is about.
Kurwa, no to chujowo. Mogę go nękać, przestrzegać.
As you have. Selfless and devoted to something bigger than myself. Uncorruptible. And that is what I always strive to be. Good luck, Murphy. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for us.
You sold this city's future. That leaves one question. Scrapyard or prison, creep?
O nie.
Murphy, what the hell was that?
Just an old friend.
Muszę coś robić? Jak mogę go zabić?
Do you need backup? I repeat, do you need backup?
Negative.
Copy that.
Kurwa. Kurwa. Głowa bossa? Psuje się.
You will not win this.
Co to kurwa jest? Bez sensu. O kurwa, to jest duża wysokość.
wet downstairs.
What? Murphy, we got everyone out. Be careful. The building will not hold. You need to get yourself out of there.
I'm in the middle of something.
A few moments later.
Kończą mi się apteczki. O, szpitala. O nie.
Going somewhere?
Robo, I don't like what I'm seeing. The building's actually shaking. Get out while you still can.
Moments later.
Ach, kurwa.
Murphy, you need to get out of there. It's about to collapse.
Co, ratujemy go?
The building's evacuated. There's no one else inside. You need to save yourself.
Go na śmierć, zabij go. Zobaczymy, co się stanie z tym.
There's one more person here that needs saving.
What? Murphy?
We are not done yet.
Ratuję go. Wiedziałem.
Thank you.
Uff, mocny finał.
Does anyone see him?
I can't see anything. Move closer.
Negative. When the building collapses, the dust cloud will choke the engine.
Co? Taki ładny budynek był. A jak ładnie unął w dół. Teraz nawet Chińczycy nie będą chcieli kupić tej firmy.
It is me, Lewis. It has always been me.
O, kurwa. I słowa na koniec.
Another week passed since the OCP's magnificent giant has fallen. OCP's new CEO assured us that the destruction of its headquarters will not stand in the way of finishing Delta City. Japanese corporation Kanemitsu has already shown interest in OCP's most prominent project. We at Media Break welcome them with open arms. Delta City, yokoso! From the City of Wonders, we're back to Detroit. John Mills goes down in the history of the city as its shortest-serving mayor, excluding premature death. He offered his resignation on his very first day of office. According to a reliable source, Mills expressed, and I quote,
Już trzeba za tym kuzakiem jednak się postawić.
Are the new elections ahead of us? And has the city recovered after the previous ones? Now it's time to introduce a new segment, You the Detroiters, where we share feel-good stories from our local communities. Disgraced Senator Farrell took hostages at the local theater and called for his reinstatement. However, a former vagrant and the theater's newest employee managed to defuse the situation.
Uratował
When
sytuację.
asked why he decided to risk his life, Pickles, a European cinema connoisseur, said that it was simply disrespectful to interrupt the screening. Let's just hope Pickles does not influence the theater's movie selection. Next up, Sunblock 5000 model nearly torn to pieces by an ED 209 after not adhering to the 209's instructions. The dispute over a parking space could have turned deadly if it wasn't for Dr. Olivia Blanche, a seasoned psychologist who managed to keep a cool head during the 209's intervention.
Aha, okay.
Dr. Blanche's new book, Coping with Loss, is said to be of value to both people and machines alike. A defamed reporter funded by terrorists. After trying to illegally broadcast a hit piece aimed at OCP, Samantha Ortiz has been spotted collaborating with a terrorist group led by a woman known in the underworld as Bertha. OCP denies.
O, co się stało?
We're sorry for the disturbance. Fortunately, this time it was a minor one. Let's move on. A new world record has been set in Detroit. A man called Funeral Bob attended his 1000th funeral this year. The record-breaking funeral belonged to Max Becker, a former OCP executive. As it turned out, Bob was its only attendee.
Skończył,
The
kurwa.
OCP delegation did not arrive due to a rescheduled business meeting. We hope the meeting went well. Moving on. The owner of a local restaurant, Onion Baji, in cahoots with a ring of zoo thieves. The restaurant was proved to source the ingredients through crime. The arrest was made by a rookie neighborhood cop, Ulysses Washington, and according to his statement, it wasn't the first animal he had
No
saved.
tak, kota ratował w piwnicy.
One question still remains unanswered. What happens to RoboCop's human status? We've been informed that due to Mayor Mills's resignation, the matter will not be pursued by his office.
Ha.
RoboCop's efforts have prompted a public conversation.
I saw on TV that it suffers from some kind of malfunction. What if he mistakes us for criminals or something? Who's gonna defend us from him? I thought you were with us, Robo.
Human rights for a robot. What's next, refrigerators?
O nie.
It's been a busy time for Detroit.
Tego
But the cloud that lowers
nie dawał
over the
mandatów,
city
to
is
by po mojej
lifting
stronie
as
stanęli.
police end their strike. We're ready to serve, said Officer Ann Lewis, who returned to duty despite her recent injury. What heroism. Detroit can sleep soundly tonight. The question is, for how long? That's all for today. This was Casey Wong. Until next time.
Okej.